Okay, good morning. Welcome to Tai Chi. Are you ready? Let's warm up. Hands at our waist, turn our neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Kick your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight, kick your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up our stance, parallel feet, cross and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do our golden cockerel and then our kickouts. Okay, remembering our Tai Chi posture. Dropping our shoulders so that our middle fingers are to the sides of our seams. As a result, our chest is concave. As a result, our knees are relaxed and our butt is tucked under. Our chin is not parallel to the ground, but slightly dipped downward, but our glance is way ahead of us. We shift our weight to the left and we're a golden cockerel. Counterbalancing and centering. Down, up, and center. Thinking about what you're doing and why you're doing it. One more set. Right hand on the outside, right foot coming up, kicking out in line. One more set. Holding our ball in a T stance, rooting down on our right foot. We're going to go into an L stance and part the wild horse's mane. Out and to the side, move the bottom hand, advances, part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, right hand on the bottom, left hand on the top to hold your ball. Out and to the side, L stance, bottom hand advances, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, left hand on the bottom, right hand on the top to hold your ball in a T stance, squaring your hips and waist to the bulletin board wall. L stance, move the bottom hand, move the hips and waist, square to the field, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball in a T stance, square to the bulletin board wall, out and to the side, move the hips and waist, square to the clock wall. Here it is. Sit back all the way, twisting, shifting your weight, holding your ball. L stance, bow stance. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball in a T stance. Out and to the side, bow stance. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball. Okay, so several things. When you do a T stance, you know that it's called a T because it's something like the capital letter T in the formation of your feet. When you do an L stance in a perfect Tai Chi whirl, the foot comes out and away, so that if you were to drag the forward foot back, there should be a gap between the 2 feet. And that's why we call it an L stance, because it sort of looks like the capital letter L. Now, we know this is T, we know this is L. Do we know that this is a bow stance? The bow stance is spelled B-O-W, for those of you who have asked me and I have not clarified it. So you know the bow in a bow and arrow, the bow is curved. It is like the formation of your forward foot. It is bowed as if it were a bow and arrow bow. So that's the call, and that's the reason that it's named that way. So we know that the parameters for the bow stance can never go beyond your knee because it's shifting your silk silver thread. So you're going to have to pull it up, and weight is almost in the center, sort of favoring the front, but not to the point that it's totally shifting your stance, okay? But pull it up, check that knee and the toe, and then pull it up. All right, and then once you pull it up, this should not come forward, but should come straight up, okay? Straight up, your head erect. All right, that I wanted to clarify. And then I want to start now from commencing form and run it all the way through today's lesson, which is cloud hands. Try it for experience, and then we'll go into detailed instructions. Okay, here we go. Yang Ten form. Commencing form. Slowly shift the weight to the right. Heel comes up on your arch, on your sole, on your toe, off the ground, open, toe, sole, arch, heel. Hands rotate to the middle of your thighs as you take a deep breath in and elevate both hands. Shoulder level, reverse the process. Drop your shoulders, drop your elbows, drop your wrists. Flex your knees. Left hand stays to the front and centers. Right hand comes up higher as we open both palms to the ceiling. Bringing our back hand to our ear as we watch it. Turning our face. Meeting in the middle. Sliding forward and sliding back to repulse the monkey. Centering and opening. Bringing it to our ear. Turning our face. Repulsing of the monkey. We're on a T stance with our left hand parallel and our right hand higher. We're going to brush our knee. Ear, heel, hand, face. Brush your knee as you catch that ball in the center. Sit back, twist step, shift your weight on a T stance, right hand parallel, left hand higher. Looking at it, ear, heel, hand, face. Turn your hips and waist as you brush your knee to catch that ball in the center. Sit back, twist step, left hand to hold the bottom of the ball, right hand up higher on the T stance, square to the bulletin board wall. We're going to part the wild horse's mane. Out and to the side, serve the snack to the friend in front of you. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, left hand holding the top, right hand at the bottom of the ball, square to the bulletin board wall. L stance out and to the side, move the bottom hand, advance. Here it is. New lesson. Flip the advanced hand so you see the back of the hand as you meet it with the left hand where the palm is now facing you. So the parameters are right hand, palms away, left hand, palms facing you. You're in a bow stance. Sit back, twist step, 12 o'clock cup. Pivot to your left foot so that you can shift your weight, flip your hand, and start your cloud hands. Okay, middle or cup at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, flip and open. 12 o'clock cup. 9 o'clock, only flip your hands. 12 o'clock cup. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, flip and close your stance. Middle or cup. 9 o'clock, flip and open your stance. 12 o'clock cup. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, flip only and meet. Shift your weight to the left cup. At 12 o'clock, come up to a golden cockerel. Down, opening up your span. Up, Golden cockerel on its right. Down, right hand on the outside, right foot coming up, kicking out. Opening that span, left hand on the outside, left foot coming up, kicking out. To end that, right hand holding the bottom of the ball, left hand up higher on a T stance. Okay? So, we're moving along. We're more than halfway done with our 10 form. And now we're going to learn a sideways motion called cloud hands. The sideways motion in cloud hands requires the feet synchronizing with the hand motion. But to do it all together might be more of a challenge. So we're going to break it apart and we're going to only learn the feet first and then move on to the hands and then move on to the combination of hands and feet. So the sideways motion takes both sides into consideration. And as you can see, when I do this and you're experimenting, we know that the toe guides our movement. So can we just watch and listen now? What I mean is that the toe comes out and steps down, and then the rest of the foot. The toe comes down, then the rest of the foot. But to get to the toe, we're going to have to elevate the heel, but the toe guides our movement. It's as if we were doing commencing form. When we learned to commence, we were 50-50, and we slowly put the weight on shifted the weight off of the left foot, which we wanted to then open. It's the same type of principle. However, in cloud hands, the movement moves a little bit longer in a sideways motion. So it's as if your hands were your feet and you came up to drop down and then down. Up, toe, and then heel. Can we try that? 2 feet are together. The left hand is going to advance. So it has to come up on its heel to its toe, open, the toe comes down, then the heel comes down. Okay, use your hands first. Come together. You want to advance your left foot. You're going to lift up the heel of the left, put it on its toe, open, step on the toe, then down. Now you want to move your right hand or your right foot. You take the weight off of the heel and you're on your toe. You open, you step on your toe, and then you relax. And at the same time, the other hand or the other foot keeps on moving in this motion. So it's like this, essentially like this in a slower way. Okay? So when one foot flattens, the other one gets ready to make the movement. Okay? It's as if you were playing the piano. One key comes down, the other one comes up. Something like that. Okay? All right. So we're going to practice only the feet now. Okay? We're going to go left and then we're going to go right. So good Tai Chi posture. You're going to move your left foot. So heel comes up on your arch, on your sole, on your toe, open. Toe, sole, arch, heel. This one comes up, heel, on your toe, directed by your toe, flatten, up on the heel, toe, open, toe, heel, heel, toe, close, toe, heel, heel, toe, open, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, open, toe, heel, heel, toe. So you get the point. Okay, so even if I didn't call out, and if you needed to do your hands to do this, that's fine. If you don't, that's okay too. All right, so this is the cloud hands in a sidewards motion. So to make the point a little clear, it can never be this way. okay? I'm not only using too much force, but I'm not using increments in moving my body, in moving my foot. So it's in gradual movements, and that's how we do Tai Chi. Very gradually. As you get better, the slower becomes more, um, it becomes easier. And in the beginning, you're training yourself to take your time, and that's more difficult, okay? So it's easier just to come down like this, okay? So then, now we're going to the right. This time we're going to have to move our right, okay, because we can't move our left if we're going to the right. So then we elevate the heel on our toe, open, heel, heel comes up, toe comes down, 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 heel comes up, toe comes down. 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 Okay, so you get the pattern, okay? And you say, hey, that's pretty easy because it's, you know, it's just a repetitious movement. But here comes the challenge. You got to do something with your hands, okay? And the hands are moving simultaneously. So essentially, the hand is, let's take your left hand and put the palm towards you, but orient yourself so that you have a big face of a clock in front of you. If this is 12 o'clock, do it with me. This is 12 o'clock in the middle. The middle should be here, middle of my forehead, middle of my belly button, my dantian. So this is the 12 o'clock, okay? Now, when we move our hand or the hands of the clock to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something always happens at 3 o'clock. Now go back to 12 o'clock. Use your hips and waist to get to the big face of a clock to get to the number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back. 2, 1, 12. No different. 11, 10, 9. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So in doing this drill, you know that your hands are both in play. You know that your hips are in play, which are very, very important. And as a result, your waist is in play. All right, I'm not going to give you a chance to do what I'm going to do, but I want you to see how my hands and my hips and waist are in play to the orientation of a clock. So to do cloud hands, this is how I'm going to teach you. But do you see that elements that we addressed are all into play? And I'm using my hips and waist to get to the extremities of the number 9 and the number 3. So to make my body in sync with my hands that are appearing as clouds, I'm going to have to really look at where I close and where I open. So let's tackle the 12 o'clock first, okay? So that's no movement. So 12 o'clock, both feet are evenly distributed. The top hand, will take the right hand this time, is pointing to the number 12 in this way. So I could never see you point to the number 12 at this way. So you see that the stem of the hand is downward, downward. Okay, and everybody has it. And the palm is always facing you. The bottom hand, you can't just leave it to the side, but it has to sit 2 inches below your navel in a cup position. To hold a cup or to hold the bottom of a ball, you need to round out your palm. And this is what I call 12 o'clock cup. And this is what you need to remember. 12 o'clock is cup. Now some of your everybody's hands is correct except where it is on that face of the clock. So you should be able to see eye level at the tips of your finger. Okay? So you don't want to put it up there because you're stretching your neck up. So in your natural Tai Chi position, eye level, that's where the tips of your fingers should be. And 2 inches below your navel for your cupped hand. Okay? All right, everybody has it. Now, what do we do with 9 o'clock and what do we do with 3 o'clock? At 9 and 3 o'clock, there are, this is a stable motion, but at 3 o'clock, something happens. Watch first before you answer, or I tell you. So something happens. Okay? Something happens. And you notice also, although my feet are not working, my torso, hips, and waist are moving to help my flow of my energy. All right. We notice that although this is a 12 o'clock and it's a stable position, when we come out to 9 o'clock, the top hand flips at the same time the bottom hand catches it. And it is now stable at 12. At 3 o'clock, the top hand flips at the same time the other hand catches up. You want to try that? Okay. 12 o'clock, right hand, palm facing you, left hand, 2 inches below your navel. Move and flip and catch. Round out the corner, cup at 12 o'clock. Flip the left or top hand, catch up with the bottom hand. Round the corner, catch up, cup and 12. 1, 2 o'clock, flip and meet. Let's do it for a while. 12 o'clock, cup. 9 o'clock, flip and meet. 12 o'clock, cup. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, flip and meet. 12 o'clock, cup. 9 o'clock, flip and meet. Okay, let's just do it without words so that you study your hands, study how you feel, remembering what I said. Last round. Okay? Actually, I could have just said let you do it, and then maybe you could be lost in what your routine was, and I could have checked you. All right, we'll do that next time. All right. So we learned several things. We know that the clock's face cannot be this small. If it were this far, this is where it would do our hands. How would that give us any body motion? Give you 0. Okay? It would be awkward. You'd do this and then you'd be doing this. It's silly. So we know that the clock is beyond the parameters of our shoulder because we need to reach. I don't want to use the word reach, but we need to flow to the 9 o'clock and the 3 o'clock. We need to flow to get there. Okay? What I didn't inform you, and maybe you caught on, is that the hand, no matter what it is, comes down and it starts to turn the corner in a cup. It comes up. This is truly my 12 o'clock because the stem is down. I flip, and when I make that corner, it starts to cup. Okay? Put together, okay? Because sometimes it's harder to separate it out. So let's put our hands and feet together now, okay? And we're going to start with the left hand, palm facing, And the right hand, little higher, palms away at a 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock position, okay? Move, middle, open, flip meet, whatever, middle, 3 o'clock, flip meet, close, 12 o'clock, cup, 9 o'clock, flip meet, open, 12 o'clock, cup, 3 o'clock, flip meet, close, middle, 9 o'clock, flip meet, open, middle or cup, only flip meet, middle or cup, flip meet, close, middle or cup, flip meet, open, middle or cup, flip meet, close. So you see that on the extremities, you not only flip meet, but you either open or close depending on the side in which you are moving. At 12 o'clock, it's about 50%, 50, evenly distributed. But because you're in motion, it stays there momentarily and it shifts its weight to hold our balance as we move our hands. Okay? So I think you're getting it. I think it requires practice. I think it's very different from anything that you've ever done. And you can see already that it can be a smooth, flowing, beautiful movement, which it really is. But we have isolated cloud hands to use it as a drill, to learn it, and learn it well as a drill. But it's now going to be put into place in the 10 form. So I'm going to let you stand there and I'm going to let you watch me to see how cloud hands fits into all our previous movements. And this time I'm going to turn this way so that you have a better orientation. Commencing form. Pulsing of the monkey. Brush your knee. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. Golden cockerel. So you saw that to get into cloud hands, we would have to have finished doing parting of the wild horse's mane. And then something happened and then we got into cloud hands. At the end of cloud hands, we needed to get out of it, but we had to prep ourselves to then get ready for golden cockerel, which it did very nicely for us. This is the end of cloud hands. 12 o'clock I cupped, I went up, and here I am at golden cockerel, right? So we want to synchronize our movements. We want to do our movements perfect, time it right, so that we can easily glide into the next movement in all instances, okay? But those are the things that are a little harder to do. You can isolate cloud hands, you can practice and say, I really got it. but then you have to put the beginning of how to get into it and how to get out of it, and then work on those things, okay? So let's try to work on that now. Right foot on a line, facing the clock, left foot on another line. Drag your left foot back on the line and 45-degree it. And this is your feet stance for bow stance. We have just parted the wild horse's mane so that the right hand is giving the snack to your friend. Okay? And you're stretched, but you're not beyond your knees and your toes, and that's your bow stance, right? Now the bottom hand advances, the bottom hand is the right hand. You're going to bend that right knee and you're going to part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. All right, everybody got that? What did we say? We're like at 3 o'clock, so something happens. The hand flips and the other one meets it. So can we do that? Part the wild horse's mane. We're sorta at 3 o'clock. We're going to flip and meet. What happens? The right hand or forward hand flips so that the palm is now away from us, and the left hand, the palm is facing us, yin and yang. All right? Carry your ball, come back, carry your ball, right hand on the bottom. Serve your snack out and to the side. Here it is. The front hand or right hand flips so that the palm is away from you. Simultaneously, left hand comes up and it meets it, but the palm is looking at you. Good. Sit back, twist, and when you twist, you're in a cup position at 12 o'clock. The left foot needs to take a little pivot because we want to get out to the 9 o'clock to shift your weight to close. Follow first. 12 o'clock, cup. 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, flip and open and meet. 50% to cup at 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock, flip and meet and close your stance. 12 o'clock, cup. 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, flip and open. 12 o'clock, cup. 9 o'clock, we only want to flip and meet. 12 o'clock, cup. 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we want to flip and meet and close. Middle or cup. 9 o'clock, flip and open. Middle or cup. 1, 2 o'clock, only flip and meet. Round out the corner, shift your weight to the left at 12 o'clock, because why? You want to be a golden cockle. That wasn't too hard, right? You followed well, right? So you just have to then practice and recall. I must say it's pretty demanding, pretty taxing, but once you get it, you're going to say, wow, this is so nice in that my body is helping me to make make the formation of moving clouds, and you're getting involved in the whole body doing it, and then it really makes sense. All right, let's go back and do it again. Let's take it from commencing form. Begin. Repulse the monkey. Brush your knee. Sit back, hold your ball, Part the wild horse's mane. Part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Flip and meet. Sit back, move your hands, twist step, 12 o'clock cup. Pivot out because you want to get to 9 o'clock. Shift your weight, close your stance as you flip and meet. Middler cup at 12. 3 o'clock, flip and meet and open. 12 o'clock, middler cup. Only flip meet. 3 o'clock, flip meet, close. 12 o'clock, middle. 9 o'clock, flip meet, open. Middle. Only flip meet because you want to get out of cloud hands, middle or 12 o'clock, and up. Down. Shift weight, up. Down, right hand, right foot. Out, in line. Left hand, left foot. Out in line. Holding our ball, this time right hand on the bottom on a T stance to hold your ball. For next week's lesson, you can try it. This is warding off. You're using the forearm to push your opponent away. But then you're flipping him down as if you were grasping the bird's tail. But that's not enough. You want to push your opponent away again. Sitting back, then rolling and pushing them yet for the final time. Sit back. This time left hand on the bottom to hold your ball on a tee. You're going to ward off using their forearm. L stance. Push your opponent away. Use that energy. Then pull him down. And then push him away. Rolling back. And then rolling forward. Just for experience, we're going to try to close. Sit back, twist, open, in. Embrace the tiger, right hand on the inside of your cross. Pull that tiger up. Rotate on your wrists so both palms are facing you at a cross position. Push out. Palms are facing the ground to separate. Dropping your shoulders, and guess what you're doing? Closing your form. Wrap around, heel up, off the ground. Close instead of opening. Okay, so we're very near to the end of the 10 form.
Tai Chi is a martial art, at least for people that use it for martial art. We're using it for health reasons. So for us, technique is not so vital, but we strive to do better, hopefully. We're trying to use or learn to use our bodies and be aware of how our bodies are moving. And it's not to use it for a purpose for fighting, but just to learn about ourselves. One of the things that Tai Chi talks about is, or it shows a symbol. The Tao's symbol of the ball with the two halves. I don't know if the symbol is to say opposites make the whole. And I think in some ways it applies to Tai Chi in the sense of body movement. Say we do an exercise, a kick out. Come down. Okay. What you're trying to do is you're doing, the hand is coming together, but eventually it's opposite, two opposites make the whole. Come down. So that's one aspect. The other aspect of the practical aspects of a martial art is you're trying to protect here. So on one hand, you could be very conservative and say, well, I'm here, and I'm totally protected, but you're basically not able to be at other places that you need to be. You're only protecting here. Like someone's attacking you from the side, you're not out here, okay? But the idea of the martial art is not to be too high up here, not to be too far out here, not to be too tight. But yet you have to be able to move within this circumscribed realm. Not too far, not too near. You don't want to be cramped up in your ball. You don't want to be up here and trying to do this to protect yourself, and then you're trying to kick. And some of this movement of moving within your realm is to help you with your body movement. For instance, in the kick out, some people are so concerned that they're not going to get their leg up, and they got themselves stuck in this position. But really, if you watch guys walking on a tightrope, what are they doing? They either are walking like so, or they've got a pole to help them. This provides stability. So this, in this thing, it's providing stability, so I can come out. But if you're too conservative and worried that, hey, I'm too far out there, you miss the benefit of the strategy of out, okay? So when you do your kickouts, come out, out. And it's a sort of a circular movement, coming up to help you elevate, coming out to almost make like you're flying, okay? Flying, coming down, and you center back again, because you want to do this again. You see, it comes out, and you bring things back in. You have opposites going, and then they come back as a whole. Another way to think is, all things are emanating from the core. This hand and this hand don't operate independently. From the core, this is allowing everything to come out this way. From the core, this is allowing this to come out, and this is here. And what's happening is the muscle movement in your shoulders direct at least the upper extremities. Okay. Out hands is sort of it's a complex mix of centering. Okay, say we start out, we've parted the horse's mane the first time, and you're here. You see the asymmetry? Hands here, legs here. But where is my center? Right here. And when I turn, my center is shifting, but it's only shifting in this manner. Shifting, but what's another thing that's happening? Rotation. See the top of my body? And it's twisting on the center. From here, twist, and I get out here, and I'm sort of asymmetric now. Okay? I'm still in balance, but if I keep going, what happens? I fall off. Okay, so what do? To provide myself here, I have to come in. See? And as you're fully extended as far as you want to go, you either have to go back this way to get balance, or you have to get here and bring this leg in to bring yourself back toward the center. Okay, I'm in the center, straight up, but the hands are now here. I go back out, leg here. This is, my body is turning. I stretch myself out. I'm still centered, balanced with asymmetric movement, but yet I'm still centered. Shift weight, come back to the center. Okay?
We'll do our new lesson, we'll do cloud hands. Follow me, we're at parting of the wild horse's mane. On a T stance, left hand on the bottom, right hand on top to hold your ball. We're gonna part the wild horse's mane. Out and to the side, serve your snack, here it is. Sit back, twist, right hand on the bottom, left hand on the top to hold your ball in a T. L stance, out and to the side, part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Flip and meet. Sit back, twist, 12 o'clock cup. You know you want to get to the 9 o'clock, so you're going to have to open up the left foot, shift your weight, and close as you flip and meet. Middle or cup at 12. 3 o'clock, open and flip and meet. 12 o'clock, 50-50 cup. Only flip and meet. 12 o'clock cup. Falling off, so you're going to have to close at 3 o'clock. Middle or cup. Falling off, so you need to open. Middle or cup. But we need to get out of cloud hands, so we're only flipping and meeting, but cupping and bringing the right hand to center and address the 12 o'clock. Down, centering, again addressing the 12 o'clock. Down, as we cross, it's like addressing the 12 o'clock. Stay loose, stay directed, let it come out. And close with a T stance, getting ready to ward off. Okay?